What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Fortanzimbu. Yes, my name is Fortanzimbu. Yes, I'm back here in YouTube to react. In one video, the police brutally beat a black man for a small petty crime, small petty thing. It can be solved in a manner's way. Even if somebody did not comply, even if somebody disagree with you, we always need to see something that we are human being. It doesn't matter even if the person reject your rules, your law, we always have to come in a place that it called understanding. There's misunderstanding in the other side, there's a misunderstanding in the other part. Not all of us were criminal. Not all of us we was born, bad. But people makes us to be bad. The world, it was created for everybody, not just for one race or two race, every race. But you know what? This is who we are. As a human being, we always see the other race just bad. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's very hard to look at yourself in a mirror, proper staring in a mirror to see who you really are. Black American, they go through a lot. This is what I always say. It doesn't matter who you are. But when I see this and the brutal that it happened, it doesn't matter even if you reject. Look, I'm not gonna talk too much. Let's go and watch this. To me, this was a bit brutal, but let's see. Let's go.
Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't know how this. Yes, sir. Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that? I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over? Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt. It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining. Oh, this is inclement. It's not raining. Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. No, call your supervisor. Why? Excuse me? Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over? I'm 35. I'm a proper dog driver. I've already told you. Why did you pull me over? Step out of the vehicle. No. Step out of the vehicle.
Even when you heard the police said, step out of the vehicle, he asked, what do you pull me over? Yes, the policeman said, I pull you over because of this. What is the reason? He said, this is the reason. And he said, step out of the vehicle. He said, no, there's no need to escalate things, He said, no, but it don't mean he's wrong because of that. We can disagree, in a lot of things, but there's no need force. Look at here. He's not a criminal. Right there, I'm going to say, even if somebody said no, they don't want to do as you told them to do, you're not the king of that person. A lot of people, they're going to disagree. They're going to say, he should just comply. Don't resist. There's no resist here. We all have the right to reject, when somebody's saying something to you. We have the right, Look, for example, let me show. Do you know how many times we always go against what God, is saying? It is the law of the land. But the man said, what do you pull me over? As if you're a policeman, I believe policeman or female, you need to understand you are the same as the people that you are arresting. When I say that, I mean, it don't mean you have to force people to do as you want them to do. It don't work like that. Everybody reject. People, they're going to disagree. They're going to say, oh, yeah, he should just comply, Why he resist? We all resist in everything. We just want to know, what have I done wrong? It's like you're going to the shop as, somebody's accusing you for stealing or looking at them, but you're thinking, look, my eyes can go anywhere. What do you mean I'm keep looking at you? What do you mean I stole something? You can't just say, yes, I stole something. Yes, I was looking at you. It don't work like that. It's the same here. He has the right to ask, why do you pull me over?
25 seconds. For the night for the driver just slammed the door and locked it. Yep.
Can you hear that? Just Call your supervisor. I want to speak to your supervisor, but because we have so much ego, I have power over you. You are black man. You don't have people are gonna say it's not about race thing. Yes, it is all about race. It's about race. He would know the policeman, this policeman here in the traffic here, he put this young man here. He would not put a white person like this and it get worse. It get worse.
25 seconds. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting.
Resisting.
You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be.
The longer you take, the worse it's going to be. Look at this.
Keep your hands where I can see him, sir.
Police car, one over there.
Okay.
And one in front. Look at this. My lord, it's going to get worse. Oh.
Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
Open the door or we're going to break the window. Yes, we understand that you can break the window, but there is a way, Look, we're human. Nobody is, we're not animal. Black people, we are not animal. And my problem I have is other black people, man. The way black people that they both like, moron, they have no mind. And
No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
You're under arrest for resisting. Wow.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Resisting. That's, oh my Lord. Open the door. You're under arrest for resisting. It's crazy what Black America they go through, Yes, police, there was everywhere, but America, they take it over the top, man. Dang, I'm from Africa, I'm from Africa. I don't even like the police in my own country. I don't like them because they're all useless. When I said useless, they're all bribe people every single freaking day, in my country. But when I see the America what is all, it's like a damn.
Can you unlock the door? I will.
Yes. You got what? It's something that could be, it's something that it could be resolved, easily. To me, police, they need to know that your police for reason. One Negro. Look at how many police they're gonna come here. One Negro that is not dangerous to them. One Negro. And you look at this. Look at this. Look at how many cars. That's already 4 police cars. To break the window. Look at this.
Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here you go.
What is
at
your
this.
reason?
Oh my God.
Don't give him the crack. Put your hands on that. Resist.
Look at the way he's grabbing him. Look at the way. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. These people.
What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was gonna walk up now, man. Ain't no talking. Fucking talking shit, bro. I'm doing, bro. What's going on, man? You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
Look at
Yes, bro. Yes. No reason, bro. You gonna throw my phone like that, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna take it off now, man.
And do you know my problem I have? These black men that are wearing this police uniform, these black men right there, they disgust me. This black man right there, these two house Negro, they disgust me. Because do you know why? How can you see another black person being dragged that ladder and you're dragging? Can you see? Police, they always mistreating a lot of black American. Yeah, a lot of black American. And you have the Negro that they pulled a uniform, they became the worst enemy, even to the black. You know, they became bad, even worse than white people, majority of them black people that they wear police uniform. They became worse than white people that they wearing, that they mistreating black. And these two Negro right there, they worse than the white that you're seeing right there, because they are the biggest problem. This kind of black, they scares me. Do you know what? They frighten me. Why I say that? Because do you know what? They're gonna be against their own kind in a bad. But white people, they stick together. If it was a white person in that car, trust me, they'll have so much respect. Even if they're gonna go back and forth, but it'll be a different way. But look at the way they drag this black man here. It shouldn't. There's no need for this. Even if he reject, there's a way that you can break down a situation. You need to understand how to apply everything to other, especially if you're in a position of leadership. You need to understand how to resolve a problem with people. Speak to them in a manner where, even if they reject, trying to make them understand where you're coming from so they can come out of the car. Or so you can have a conversation with them. But look at it, he could so much back up. They blocked his car like he was doing something. To me, there's nothing wrong that he did so can it become this situation. It could be avoided.
You just gotta see what kind of already. So your partner
Look at the way they blocked his car.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because
Look at
what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing. It's called resisting, idiot.
They could resist an idiot. Oh my Lord. And the worst thing about this police, they have no respect for black men. Do you know what I realized? One thing about the police, they see a lot of black people animal, less than animal. That's the problem I see, But they don't see white people like that. They don't see white folks like this. Criminal or not criminal. Probably even if a white person, did something stupid, or probably they won't even handcuff that white person. They will let that white person sit down over there, treat that white person in a kind way. My problem is the black men that are wearing uniform. They don't change nothing. They make things worse. They disgust. They disgust me when I see them with the uniform.
No.
One thing we need to know: the police, they don't make situation better. They make it worse. Every encounter you come with the police, majority of it, they make things worse. And like this here, it's something it should be easier, resolved properly, in an easy way for understanding.
Close the door if you see him pull up. Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, but I didn't do nothing wrong. Resisting, idiot. I didn't do nothing wrong.
My Lord.
Can you back me up to the car so I can leave up?
They make situation worse. I don't care whoever is gonna say no, they don't. They do. Police they make situation worse. Worse. Look at the way he's
I did.
breathing. Just for little encounter. It could have been resolved just right there. You know the police
Thank
officer
you.
that stopped this guy, he made it worse.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could have made it
I know. You
easier
should have put
for
some gloves on, bro.
himself.
No, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah.
The moment the black man said, "What did I do wrong?"
Huh?
Speak to him,
What? The knife?
make him understand what is the reason.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, black, they need to understand. Police, they need to come with a different strategy. A lot of black people, they don't like police because of this dumbness, but they make
A lot of
they
flat
make it
sticks.
worse. Look, they're laughing.
From you?
They're searching his vehicle because you know you're under arrest already.
See that knife?
You see the knife?
That's one of the biggest concerns. Yeah, you see what's right there on the seat?
It was not about the knife. It was not about the guns, whatever. No.
Narcan.
Every step of the way on this video. This is the easiest debunking that I'm ever going to do probably in my life.
And
if you don't
that
know what
Negro,
you're talking about, don't make a video about Brandon Taylor.
this is
That's it.
that guy,
Put your biases aside. Put your anti-police.
Brandon Tater, whatever his name is, Brandon Tater. You know what? This guy is the problem in black community. There's a lot of him, and they hate being black. They hate seeing themselves as black. Him, he's talking here. Is the biggest. What is wrong with black community? All he does is criticize black, good or bad. He don't criticize white people. No, there is a lot of them in YouTube that they do that. They always see everything is wrong with black people. They're bootlicker. And I like this gentleman here, the white man in my left, the white man in the left side. He criticized this Negro over there. He called him a bootlicker. And I was happy when he called him a bootlicker because he is a bootlicker. This Negro in my right side, he's a bootlicker. This Negro right here, Brandon, he's a bootlicker. And he, you know, a lot of black people, they need to call this, they need to call this guy, you know, because to me, he's a disgrace. He criticizes this, and there's another, the twin brother. There's another one they called huge twin brother, I think, something like that. They are disgrace, disgrace, disgrace. And people that this guy, this Negro here, Brandon, he leads people in a bad way. He's gonna get a lot of people killed. He wouldn't even care. Put a lot of police in danger as well. He doesn't know how to explain anything. You know, he gives bad advice. There's a way there's a way to understand people, and there's a way to give advice. There's a way you explain things. But to me, he's the problem. He's a big problem. I just wanted to put his face over there so people they can see. But you know what? That's what is happening. You know, you know what? I think the police they made it worse. To me, they could have made it, you know, simple. There was no need to call so many backup of police so they can come and do unnecessary things. If you check this couple of video over there, you can see he really got punched, you know. He really got punched, and he's really sad. And that's the problem right there. The police can punch a black person and get away with that. And that's the issue we have, you know. Black people there's no easy way to say this. Sometimes just don't talk. Whatever you want to say, just say, I plead my fifth. You know, I keep my mouth shut. What do you need? Just give him your driver's license. You don't have it. That's fine. But to me, the police, they just went fire. There's no need to be somebody because they don't want to, they reject they object in anything that you said to them. There's no need. But I don't know. Things are never easy for black people, as we always see it. It's never easy. But ladies and gentlemen, that was my video, for today. I hope we can stay in peace. We can stay, in a peace way, harmony, to ourselves. Black folks, understand to love yourself, understand to be yourself. Don't try to prove anything to anyone, prove everything to yourself. Work hard, put God first and study so well, understand certain things. But let me tell you, we're not here to fight anyone, but we're here to be the best that we can. May y'all have a good day. God bless. Peace.